June of 2000 here, coming at you with a movie review of continuing the Alien franchise. Last off was Alien Resurrection. Now back to like the fifth one, which of course I already talked about AVP and AVP Requiem as a double featured. My quick thoughts: I like AVP. It has decent good action. Besides, like, it has a piece of crap PG-13 rating. I enjoyed it. AVP Requiem, piece of crap. It's boring. You can barely see anything, and all the characters are very dumb and generic throughout. That one sucks. I still think that's like, I'll put that as worst Predator and worst Alien movie. But yeah, have the reviews on my channel. Want to check them out. But right now, I'm going to review Ridley Scott's 2020, I think 2012 Prometheus or 13. I don't know what year, but I gotta check out what year it came out. But Prometheus, which is one of the movies that Ridley Scott made, never meant to be an alien film until like the fucking end gave it away of what it is. Because Ridley Scott was trying to do something different. He was trying to make his own different kind of take on a sci-fi movie. But he made like too damn reference to the Alien films. Especially when he reused the siren theme song from the Alien trailer. You know, like, like that eerie siren music that they use for the trailer for Alien. They use it in Prometheus. So, like, you're kind of giving that a little way. Like, is it in the setting of Alien? And I actually like this movie. I do think it's an underrated film. I know many hate this movie. Some call it a piece of shit. But to each your own if nobody doesn't like this movie. But I actually like this movie. Prometheus is pretty fun. I enjoy it. It's a lot of pretty gnarly kills throughout the movie. Not many, but like there's some pretty disturbing kills in the movie. And one leads to another. The story's about these researchers that are like scientists. They're trying to find this area that they go into this planet that they're led by this android character played by damn it, I forgot the guy's name, but he plays the android character, and he's supposed to be like similar to like Bishop and Ash from the first two Alien movies because he's an android like but he's played by the actor that was like in Eden Lake, and he was also in Michael Fassbender. Yeah, that's his name, Michael Fassbender. Because he was in that Eden Lake, that movie, which I thought that movie sucked with a shitty ending. But Michael Fassbender, he plays the android in this movie. You don't know if his character is supposed to be gay, of course, because his character does reprise in the next movie, Covenant, and it turns out his character is gay. But he is like leading this group of scientists with members that are played by Charlize Theron and Naomi Repace, and also you get damn it, I like this actor. He was in the Time Machine remake. Fuck, I'm getting to forget about these names, damn it, because I don't see their names a lot, so that's why I forget. Guy Ritchie. Fuck. Guy Ritchie. I like Guy Ritchie. But he plays like this weird guy, which I don't know why they put him in old man makeup. They could have just put him as a character in this fucking film. I don't know why he's an old guy in this movie. Like, you could have just put Guy Ritchie in this damn movie. Like how you could have put him in the Michael Fassbender role. But it was cool to see Guy Ritchie, even though he has like makeup over him, and most of us didn't remember. Like some people didn't even know that was him, because he had like convincing old age makeup on, and his voice was different and weird because it sounded like an old guy. But one leads to another. Their mission is to go to this planet and find some um, uninhabited livestock that's found in this planet, and the the place is like surrounded by infested alien um, fungus crap, and then they're going throughout. Naomi Repace character screws one of the scientist dudes, but he's infected with some fungus crap that breeds her with something in her stomach, and it turns out it was like this alien parasite that grows inside of her, which is a pretty gnarly scene when she's getting her stomach removed by this machine, and then like when they pull it out, it's kind of a reference to that scene when they're ripping the Queen Alien out of Ripley's chest in Alien Resurrection. So like that's kind of a cool. It's referencing that movie, and then they were exploring more beyond. One of them is so stupid they grab this alien flower thing that's like a snake. It's moving, but it just grabs their arm and starts squeezing and breaking their arm. And then they start cutting it, but it has like alien xenomorph acid blood. Starts sprinkling, and it falls on the guy's helmet, and it melts into his face and burns him. And then the snake thing goes into the guy's mouth that he's been strangling his arm and breaking it. So they're both dead, and they're wondering what the hell happened to them. Well, Idris Alba is in this movie as well. He's another good actor, but he plays like the ship captain of this ship that they flying on, and it's cool to see Idris Alba. I kind of wish there was more scenes with him involved in the movie, like how they did with Dan McBride. Like I wanted him more in the movie. More of Idris Alba, but he does like have like moments with Charlize Theron, with funny discussions and all this stuff. And then they get some unexpected thing happening where one of them scientists are found dead crawling in front of the spaceship, and when they open the door, it's the guy that had the acid crap that melted his face with the helmet. Now he looks like a monster demon with a growling mouth and a voice, punching the shit out of all the scientists that's there, just boom, going all barbaric on them, like squeezing their insides out, punching them in the face, just brutally killing most people. And it's a pretty scary scene, I'll admit. And then, of course, they burn him, run him over, because he had like xenomorph DNA, so that's why he has like a lot of scary strength to kill anybody. But Idris Alba is the one that kills him. And one leads to another. They're discovering more into the path until they find an engineer person that's coming out of its tank and its release. And then also Guy Ritchie is there with them, even though he was supposed to be dead the whole time. But Guy Ritchie's there with the old man makeup, and then he's trying to like be friend and communicate, have Michael Fassbender communicate with the engineer, with speaking in his engineer's language. But the engineer is one scary 7 feet tall bastard, where he just grabs Michael Fassbender's head, ripped it up, and then starts throwing it at Guy Ritchie's face, and then grabbing that scientist lady, throwing her in the wall and crushing her chest. And Naomi Repace is trying to get the hell out of there. She gets out of there running, and then Charlize Theron is like running out too, and she has that iconic stupid moment where the engineer's ring spaceship, which is seen in Alien, it flies, but Idris Alba crashes into the spaceship and sacrifices himself to make the ship not fly and get out of here. So he sacrificed himself, and then the spaceship starts like flying back to the floor and rolling like a ring. And then Charlize Theron is so stupid that she doesn't even move. She keeps going straight, but the thing keeps going towards her, and she gets run over. For her own stupidity, she gets run over and killed by the ring spaceship by an engineer who's driving it. And then when Naomi Repace is trying to like go into the spaceship, and she sees the engineers trying to chase and attack her, even though there's a deleted scene where it's shown to be like a more longer chase, and also you see more like the engineers beating her up more. And there's even a part where like he's approaching Naomi Repace in the trailer. That's in that deleted scene, extended scene with Naomi Repace fighting the engineer. And the engineer's like the 7 feet tall albino, bald headed motherfucker. Like I think he would give like a big fight with the 7 feet tall bastard from Predator, the Predator, that CGI crap, 7 feet tall Predator. But she says no, and then presses the button, releases the thing that came out of her, the parasite, and it was this giant monster face hugger that grabs the engineer and sucks him in the mouth. And then she escapes with Michael Fassbender's head going all Al Snow. And they make their escape on a different ship to get out of the planet. And she helps out Michael Fassbender to be recovered. And then we go back to the engineer's ship, and then we see the engineer doesn't have the face hugger on him no more. And his chest is moving. And then guess what? Something comes out. A black prelude version of the xenomorph. Because it comes out and it does a scream where its tongue comes out with the xenomorph tongue with the teeth coming out. It does that where it does a scream, and that ends the movie. So that pretty much shows you that it is an alien movie. Even though Ridley Scott wanted to make it not an alien movie, he kind of screwed himself over. Like, you showed in Xenomorph being born at the end, so like it's technically an alien movie. And even the alien, the engineer's tank is seen in the first movie, and even the spaceship is seen in the first movie. The ring spaceship of the engineer is seen. But yeah, Prometheus, good movie. I enjoy it. I do think it's an underrated movie. It may not be everybody's favorite, but to each their own. Some people may have been disappointed with the movie. Some people might find it overrated, mediocre, but it's alright. Like, that's okay if anybody thinks so, but we're all entitled to opinion. Like hell, I just ranted on Longlegs, and that's a big praise movie that a lot of people love, but I was bored of that one. So like, we're to each their own. Yeah. See you on the next one, folks. And yeah, that's my review for Prometheus. See you on the next one, folks. Take care.